I've been on Marvel Rivals since it came out last December, which is almost a year now. And man, I've been hooked. I really enjoy the game. It's so fun. I think it's one of the best Marvel games out there, and I'm a Marvel fan. I play a lot of competitive, and sometimes comp can get rough, and there are days where I legit feel like uninstalling, but it's also one of the reasons why I keep playing. But that's how these games are. Anyway, after playing for a while, I noticed most players kind of fall into two camps. You've got the one tricks, people who lock in the same hero for hundreds of games. They master that particular hero and they're really good at it. And honestly, that's really great if you want to grind ranks fast and really master a character, which I really respect. But me, I noticed that I can't do it and I'm more of a flex player. I love swapping around, trying out different heroes, and just adapting depending on how the game goes. So yeah, that's what I want to chat about today. Why I prefer flexing instead of one-tricking. And just a quick thing, I'm testing out videos like this where I just share my thoughts on topics I find interesting or relatable, to be on Marvel Rivals, other games, or any other topics. If you're into that, throw a like or hit sub so I know to make more in the future. So, first reason, I just need variety. Playing the same hero every single day, every single game, it gets stale fast for me and I lose interest. I've tried it before with Wanda and Wolverine, and yeah, I definitely got better at them. I improved. That's why Wanda became one of my mains. But after a while, I just couldn't keep queuing up with the same pick. That doesn't mean I don't have any mains. I do, which I believe is very important. You need to have mains if you want to play competitive at all, and not just quick play. As I mentioned, Wanda is one, Iron Man is another one, Emma, CND, and Jeff. So these are my main heroes that I lock in when I know I need to step up and carry the game. They're kind of like my safety net. But outside of those, I like switching it up. It keeps the game fun for me. It keeps me learning. And honestly, it's what keeps me playing instead of burning out. NetEase actually did a really good job in providing a really good roster, in my opinion. There's plenty of choice, although there are more DPS choices compared to the other two, which is Vanguard and supports. And we hear this a lot in the community, right? And I totally agree. It lacks in the Vanguard and supports because the number is just way lesser compared to DPS. But even so, overall, I think there's still a lot of variety. I haven't played every heroes yet. Like I barely touched Spider-Man or Magic, but I've messed around with a good chunk of that. The ones that I find interesting, I play them. I try out new things that differs from my core playing style. And for me, that's what keeps me coming back to Marvel Rivals. It's like hitting a buffet, and I tell myself, why would I keep eating the same dish when there's so much to try? And here's the thing. I find that flexing isn't just for me. It actually helps the team too. I've had plenty of games where my first pick just wasn't working out. Like one time, the enemy kept grouping up and our DPS wasn't doing anything about it. He was not punishing them. So what I did is I just swapped to Moon Knight because I know that his AoE shreds bunched up teams. It just turned the game around and instantly it improved our chances. Sometimes those swaps turn into a win, other times we still lost, but at least we had a shot. It doesn't always guarantee a victory, but it always gives the team a better chance. And I can only do that because I've put time into multiple heroes and I can switch. One tricks though, definitely climb faster in rank. If your main goal is to hit high ranks quick, I definitely think that one trick might be the better playstyle for you. But for me though, I've spread my time across a lot of heroes, and because of this, I've got only one Lord rank so far, which is Jeff, who I spam a lot in Season 2. And most of my roster is still in Captain Proficiency. But honestly, I don't see that as a negative. I see it as being versatile. If the team's lacking damage, I can go Wanda or Iron Man. If we need sustain, I've got Emma or CND. Overall, if our comp isn't working, I can flex and fill the gap. So that's the role that I like to play in the team. Maybe I'm slower climbing the ladder this way when I flex. I do notice that, but being able to adapt and contribute in different ways, that's way more rewarding to me than when I stubbornly stick to one of my heroes, which clearly isn't working. And I also think that flexing actually makes me better long term. Back then, when I was first starting, I couldn't make Thor work. I wanted him to be one of my mains, and I tried him, but I couldn't get his kit. I couldn't get how to play him well, so I just dropped him and moved on. After I flexed so much, when I came back to him recently, everything just clicked instantly. That's the upside of flexing, in my opinion. You pick up heroes faster because you've already built that foundation, and it's transferable to other heroes. And I find that because of this, I'm a more well-rounded player. I can learn and adapt faster, and to me, that's a big win. So yeah, that's why I'd rather flex than one trick. It keeps the game fun, it helps the team. I feel like I'm a better teammate, and I really think it makes me a better player long term, even if the climb is lower. But that's just how I see it. So I'm curious, what about you guys? Are you a one trick, or do you like flexing too? Drop it in the comments, and I like to hear your take about this. And if you enjoy this kind of video where I share my perspective on the game and other interesting topics, a like or a sub really helps me know to make more in the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.